Webinar 52, next to the last Saturday in December in 2025, and we're talking about the nutrition N words. Let's share. So I'm going to share my screen. Oh, good. I had share, then I lost it. And thank you, Zoom, for changing your controls. There we go. Alrighty, welcome to the nutrition N words for next level energy. We're going to talk about NAC, NAD, niacin, and nitric oxide. So buckle up. The red Corvette's going to ride. Pop quiz. What is the energy currency of the cell? Is it number one? And you can put it in the chat. Number one, quarters. That's a good currency, right? Number two, ATP. Number three, protein. And number four, none of the above. Put it in the chat. What do you think? What is the energy currency of the cell? And I'll give you a little, what was it? Jeopardy music? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's go. So, can you get that, Tony? The energy currency of the cell. What is the energy currency of the cell? One more. Welcome everyone for joining us. We're having a little pop quiz, and the correct answer was B. So just for those who just came in, I'll give you just a peek of what was the pop quiz. What is the energy currency of the cell? Should have been 2 instead of B, but teachers do that, right? ATP. So we're going to talk about energy today, the 4 N's of energy. But here's the problem with cellular energy. Where do you get your energy from? You get your energy from food, right? Well, not quite. Food is the fuel, but food does not become energy in your body until you make change. What I mean? Well, imagine walking into a laundromat with a $20 bill. You got plenty of money, but it's paper and it won't go into any of those machines and it's useless. If you want to do some laundry, you got to have some coins. Well, okay. Nowadays, the laundries take credit cards too, so the smart ones. But most of the laundromats in the world take quarters, and that's the currency of the laundromat. And it's the same with your cell. Your body has to work with food, proteins, healthy fats, carbs. The food, the fuel is like the $20 bill that you walk in with, but your cells can't spend them or use them directly. And I like to use the laundromat analogy. I also like to use the arcade analogy. For an arcade, if you want to play an arcade game, you need tokens. And how do you get the tokens? You've got to put the money you walk in with into the change machine and then create the tokens. And the tokens for the cell, we just had our pop quiz, are called ATP. So what is the change machine? Your metabolism is the change machine. Your metabolism takes food and converts it into something that your cells can use. And then your cells have the energy, the fuel for your brain activity, your muscle contractions, repair, restoration, detoxification, every heartbeat, every muscle twitch. Well, that's contractions. So every function in your body is fueled, no, is energized by ATP, but the fuel is your food. Now, what is inside that change machine? Whether it's in the laundromat or the arcade or inside your cells, there's some mechanism that's going to make the transformation from one thing to another. Well, in your cells, the change machine is called, or one of them. There's a lot going on inside your cells. There's a lot of metabolism going on, but one of the main producers or transformers of energy in your cells from food to fuel is called the Krebs cycle. So the Krebs cycle in action, basically. So don't be afraid. You're not going to get another quiz on the Krebs cycle. But fuel goes in, which is your food. It spins around the cycle, and then energy packets come out. And that's what your body does. It's so amazing. So today we're going to look at some of these N words in nutrition. They're all in the news and in ads. And so I just wanted to dig in a little bit. So we're going to talk about niacin, NAD, NAC, nitric oxide in, well, real life language. So shout out to ChatGPT for making these images, because this is one of the best sets of images ChatGPT's ever given me. So thank you, ChatGPT. Okay. Oh, before we get to the secrets, hello, I'm Dr. Lisa Singletary. Nice to meet you. I'm also known as the 100-pound weight loss specialist because I've personally lost over 150 pounds. And in the process, I have developed the framework, the 5 M's of nutritional completeness. And every Saturday we do a different M. We highlight or focus on a different M. And today, got the pink shirt on, so we're talking about micronutrients. So glad you're here to join us for the ride. Some people ask me, are you a real doctor? Well, I am a real doctor. I have a master's degree in public health, but I am a retired family physician. And I'm also a certified holistic health coach. So I like taking all of this information and putting it all together to empower your transformation. Well, I used a lot of energy on the ballroom dancing floor, and it was very, very good thing that I was, because I was a very, very heavy girl, and that's not good, right? But I think using that energy, using my muscles, and also getting all that mental enjoyment really helped. So that was a wonderful part of my life. But in 2008, I gave up my medical practice. I gave up ballroom dancing to go home and take care of my parents. And after 8 years, Tony, can you get that? Thank you. I needed my father's wheelchair just to get around the house. I needed a miracle. Now, we don't talk about miracles in health and wellness, but this is my disclaimer slide. So, though I am an MD, this is not a medical consultation. This is not a second opinion. It's my opinion, but it's not officially a second opinion. It's not going to be covered by your insurance. But I also want to give you a special disclaimer, because since I'm talking about specific micronutrients today, I don't want you to think that I'm telling you to go out and get these individual nutrients, micronutrients. I'm not going to tell you to go out and get this individual supplement or, right? I'm just highlighting Yeah, we had a team call and we talked about it, and we just in the discussion, all of these N words started coming up. So I wanted to highlight these specific nutrients, but we need 90 essential nutrients every day. So uh, I just want that to be clear. And when I started uh, learning how to nutrify my body, something happened. So this is a plot of my weight throughout the decades. I decided to do that when I turned 60. And because I could remember I was on a diet since I was 6, and I can remember specific physicals and what my weight was from time to time. And um, something happened, right? I was on a very bad trajectory, but something happened when I learned the secrets. And I went from the picture on the left to the picture in the middle in 8 months, and from the picture in the middle to the picture on the right, just continuing the journey. So, what are the secrets today? We're talking about energy and the N words. So, secret number one, fuel the engine. Now, niacin, all of these, you might have heard of B vitamins, right? B vitamins, B complex, they usually have to do with energy. And niacin, vitamin B3, and NAD and NAD plus are like charge carrying shuttles in the roundabout. And without them, you can't move energy from fuel to ATP. Now, I don't know if you remember the picture, but I have another picture of the shuttles. Yeah, so down here in the Krebs cycle, you can see this shuttle. The shuttle is shown in the picture as changing from here NAD plus to NADH plus H. That's a shuttle going back and forth with NAD. So vitamin B3, niacin, it's found, where can you find it? Many whole grains. And whenever I say whole grains, even if I forget to say it, I mean whole gluten-free grains. Beans, meats, fish, nuts. Your body uses it to build this cofactor NAD and NAD plus, which fuels hundreds of reactions, maybe thousands, right, in your body. But um, so it's just think of it as the shuttle. That's the word we're using today. Or courier. Oh yeah, the transport. I used to think of it as the transporter, right? But it takes energy from one step of the Krebs cycle to another and helps to produce the ATP. When you have enough NAD, you've got smooth power delivery. That engine is just purring. When your NAD is low, then you're dealing with a sluggish mechanism. So NAD plus energy. So why does this matter? Aging, stress, ultra-processed diets can drain the system, making it harder to convert fuel to usable energy or ATP. So what can you do? Focus. I don't know if you're going to see this, but oh, thank you, thank you for the chat, for the comments. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing something there, but focus on B3 rich foods at least once a day. Where can you find it? We said wild salmon, turkey, chicken, peanuts. Oh, scratch peanuts. Peanuts are on the bad food list. Okay. Sunflower seeds, or gluten-free whole grains. Okay, so we got to scratch peanuts. And so that's B3 or niacin. Okay. Whew, sorry about that. Secret number 2, protect the engine from rust. This is where NAC and our other antioxidants come in. You know, I love me some antioxidants, right? So key points. Secret number 1 is about fuel. Secret number 2 is about protecting the engine from damage so it can keep spinning without breaking down. So every time your engine runs, it produces exhaust. And that's oxidative stress. And if the oxidative stress isn't dealt with, it starts to rust. It starts to break down the car and the body. So we need compounds such as NAC or N-acetylcysteine. What is it? It's a building block in your body that is used to make glutathione. Glutathione is one of your body's number 1 antioxidants. So your body makes antioxidants. Your body knows the design of your body. We know there's going to be oxidative stress, right? Every bite of food that you eat, every breath that you take, our body makes ROSs, reactive oxygen species. Our bodies produce oxidative stress just as a normal part of living, but our bodies are equipped to handle those reactive compounds, those free radical electrons. And that's why our bodies make antioxidants. But guess what? In this era of ultra processed foods, pesticides, pollution, electromagnetic stress, just the stress of living, our body's antioxidant systems get overwhelmed. So we have to help them. And so it's important to know where's the stress coming from and what can we do about it. All right, but glutathione is antioxidant number 1 in your body. Think of it as a high quality motor oil and rust protector for your cellular engine. And you thought those images were good. I got an image I made a while ago I'm going to share. All right. So when your antioxidant defenses are low, you might feel tired, inflamed. You don't recover as well from a workout or from stress or from illness. It can affect your sleep. You want to have your antioxidants on board, right? So, there it is. I love it. This is the antioxidant pit stop. I made this image a while ago, but we can do so much with AI. So, sorry, I geek out a little bit. Sorry. So, what's the action step? Add 1 sulfur-rich food to your plate 3 times a week. So, for example, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, garlic, onions, eggs. Okay. All right, secret number 3, we want to open up for the highway. So we're going to talk about nitric oxide and blood flow. So the best engine in the world will still not perform right if it's clogged. And nitric oxide helps to open up blood vessels so oxygen and nutrients can get into that Krebs cycle and keep the transformation and energy production going. So nitric oxide, what is it? It's a gas your body makes to help your blood vessels to relax. It helps to protect the lining of your blood vessels. And when your blood vessels relax, the diameter widens just a little bit. Now we're talking microns, right? We're talking little bitty blood vessels, but it makes a big difference. So when you have better nitric oxide flow, You have better blood flow. You have more oxygen and nutrients that can get to your cells. So what supports nitric oxide? Nitrate. See, there's an N. Nitrate-rich vegetables support nitric oxide, such as you've probably heard on the news, all of these different beet compounds. Well, beets help to support your body's nitric oxide. Arugula, spinach, other leafy greens, and also movement, walking, exercise naturally stimulate nitric oxide production. And if you don't have enough nitric oxide around, you could experience cold hands and feet, sluggish thinking, again, slower recovery, low exercise tolerance. So it's a very, very important compound for us to support in the body. So I love it that we have all these natural compounds in the body, but we know also how to enhance them or support them. Action steps, we're going to open the highway, or we're going to include these open the highway habits. Number one, add one nitrate-rich veggie most days. So beet salads, roasted beets, arugula, spinach, mixed greens, and pair it with our exercise snack, right? 10 minutes of movement, whether it's walking right after the meals or taking snacks, exercise snacks throughout the day. Dancing being my favorite. Now, remember this word habit. I have a gift for you based on making good habits a little later. So what we've discovered today, we got to fuel the engine, supporting niacin and NAD with better B3 rich choices. We've got to protect the engine using sulfur rich foods to support antioxidant defenses, and open the highway. We've got to eat nitrate rich foods, veggies, and we want to support our nitric oxide and also move our bodies for better blood flow. Okay, so okay, we got someone else coming in. Great. Holiday eating. So this is a gift. I've shared it a couple times, but holiday eating, navigating festive feasts. This is a PDF download. It's got tips and tricks for getting through these holidays. You did really well for Thanksgiving. I had a lot of great feedback from you on how you did on Thanksgiving at the Thanksgiving table. Well, we still got holiday parties, and we've got Christmas coming up in just a few days. So grab this so you know how to have a wonderful time at these festive occasions without getting off track. So how do you get it? Just scan this QR code and it takes you right to the download or go to drlisasingletary.com/holiday, I think. I'm myself in the way there. /holiday. There it is. Okay. Now, I talked about habits, right? And this book is it's the classic by James Clear, Atomic Habits. How do we actually, because I did hear from some of you that didn't do so well at Thanksgiving. You were like, I tasted this, or I ate this, or I forgot to eat before, to get some protein in me before I was faced with that banquet table, and all bets were off. So we wanted to build excellent habits, and we had a whole webinar about this, but some of the great habits, hydration. We want to, if we have a habit of let's say hydrating with soft drinks, right? We want to change that habit. We want to just tweak it. And so I gave you a tip last time. If you're drinking a soft drink or wine or something that's going to concentrate your blood, you want to follow that immediately with the same amount or more of water. So these habit loops, we did a whole webinar on it. So I'm not going to dig into everything, but hydration is so important. That after dinner walk, so important. We want to get rid of the habit of mindless snacking. So what's going to help us? Well, this book, Atomic Habits, is great. But what I have for you as a bonus is Dr. James Clear on his website actually summarized the book. So I mean, I highly recommend the book, but I can't give you the book for free, but I can give you I can give you the summary for free. Just scan this QR code and you can get the summary of Atomic Habits. And the summary is spot on. So much value. Alrighty. Now I have another bonus for you. We talked about the 90 essential nutrients. So if you want to make sure that you're getting all 90 essential nutrients as a foundation, this is where you start. Just scan this QR code or go to the Health Hub, drlisasingletary.online/health-hub, and take the 3 steps there and you'll be on your way. All right, well, we've got one more webinar in 2025. Hard for me to believe, but next week we've done all the we've done 4 out of the 5 M's this month already. So next week's M is motion. We're ending the year talking about highlighting motion. We're going to finish strong and start lighter. So we're finishing 2025 strong and we're starting 2026 lighter. So we're going to talk about mobility, strength, balance next week. So thank you so much for joining us on Total Transformation Secrets. Thank you. If you're joining on the replay, I want to invite you to come join us live. And to do that, you come right here, scan the QR code, or go to drlisasingletary.online/live-zoom, and you can join us live with everyone here today. Hey, and it's so much fun because we have a little talk beforehand. Afterwards, we have a little Q&A. We take a class photo. You get to see all my bloopers if I edit something out later on. So live is fun. Now, maybe you just stumbled on the link and you want to be able to see some more of these webinars or some more of the content that I make, and most of it is right on my YouTube channel. So I invite you to go there, and when you do, please like the videos, please subscribe. I put a lot of value in there for you. Alrighty, so stop the share. So thank you for joining us today. Oh, thank you everybody. Stay put. We're gonna have our little post webinar. You know what we do, our post webinar fun. But I love you all. Merry Christmas. And we will be here next week, and I will wish you Happy New Year then. Although, like I said, we're already in February, right? What we're doing now, the decisions we make now are going to manifest in the months to come. So, Merry Christmas. I love you all. Mwah.